What if everything you've been told about managing your nervous system was wrong? Hi, I'm Dr. Summer Nicole. I'm a somatic therapist. I've been in the healing and therapy world for 20 plus years, and I specialize in trauma resolution and the nervous system. If you're one of millions of people struggling because you're chronically stuck in survival mode, you have difficult time with your emotions, you're overwhelmed, you feel disconnected from your body and from other people, I have an important message for you today. In this video, I'll reveal the hidden connection between chronic nervous system dysregulation and unresolved trauma, and how my unique somatic reparenting method can help you finally reclaim your body, your power, and your vitality. I help those seeking personal healing, as well as therapists and practitioners and coaches seeking professional development to strengthen their own nervous system, resolve their childhood trauma, and facilitate deep transformation within themselves using the intelligence of the body with my somatic reparenting method. So let me ask you, do you feel stuck in cycles of overwhelm or find it hard to move forward in any sort of inspired action? Maybe it's hard for you to motivate yourself to stay engaged with your kids or present with your friends or your work. Do you have anxiety or depression and find it difficult to connect? Do you lack a sense of trust or safety or confidence in your body? Are you hitting a plateau, even with all of the self-help tools that you're doing? Do you want to help yourself or your clients achieve deeper transformation? Maybe you're a practitioner yourself trying to help others heal, but you just keep feeling exhausted yourself. If you're ready to rewire and strengthen your nervous system and upgrade to your next level of transformation, please keep watching this video. If you've been struggling with anxiety, depression, or overwhelm, you've likely tried a lot of the common approaches like conventional talk therapy, anti-anxiety medication, maybe antidepressants. And while these methods may provide temporary relief, they fail to address the root cause of your symptoms. A study by the World Health Organization found that 301 million adults are affected by generalized anxiety disorder despite these traditional methods. That's because traditional approaches focus on treating the symptoms rather than getting to the root cause and the underlying issue that keeps the nervous system in chronic dysregulation. The real reason you're struggling with being stuck in a defensive state of survival is not what you might think. The root cause of your symptoms is actually unresolved trauma, which is linked to the wounded inner child and chronic nervous system dysregulation. When unresolved trauma occurs, it leads to a cascade of imbalances in the body, resulting in feelings of depletion, anxiety, depression, overwhelm. That's why addressing unresolved trauma through the body and through the nervous system is so crucial for achieving lasting results. By targeting the unresolved trauma in the body and beginning to meet the unmet needs of the wounded inner child, we can begin to heal the body naturally and break free from the cycles of chronic nervous system dysregulation. After being in the therapy world for 20 plus years, I've developed my method, which is called somatic reparenting. It is a trauma-informed method to facilitate deep emotional healing through the body with reparenting, subconscious mind reprogramming, and nervous system regulation. So, if unresolved trauma is the real culprit behind your chronic nervous system dysregulation, what's the solution? The somatic reparenting method is a comprehensive, holistic approach designed to target the root cause of your symptoms and restore balance in the mind, the body, and the spirit. Unlike conventional treatments that merely mask the symptoms, the somatic reparenting method focuses on identifying and addressing the underlying imbalances that are causing the chronic nervous system dysregulation. This powerful protocol instills a baseline of physiological safety in the body and the nervous system, which allows us to deeply heal and integrate the wounded inner child and allow the body to come into balance. Also, you can feel more of your creativity, your confidence, and your vitality again. In just a moment, I'll dive deeper into the somatic reparenting method and how it works and why it's so effective at resolving unresolved trauma. But first, I want you to know this isn't some untested therapy or passing fad. The somatic reparenting method has worked for people seeking personal healing, as well as practitioners and coaches who have struggled for years with chronic nervous system dysregulation without any lasting solution. As a somatic therapist with over 20 years of experience, I've dedicated my entire career to helping patients overcome chronic dysregulation. But my own journey began with my own struggles. And like many of you, I suffered from anxiety, depression, overwhelm, systemic tension in the body, rigidity, and I felt really frustrated by the lack of answers I got through conventional medicine. The nightmare I was living in was a chronic freeze response inside of a toxic marriage. And I was flooded with anxiety every single day, despite practicing yoga and meditation very regularly. I ended up with 0% energy. My body would not heal. I was dealing with chronic neuromuscular issues, digestive, adrenal, skin, sleep issues, insomnia, and I thought something was seriously wrong with me. And all I wanted to do was serve clients. And I just reached this place of extreme exhaustion where I couldn't anymore. And the pivotal moment for me was when my own childhood trauma and anxiety led my nervous system into a state of collapse and into this chronic freeze response. And this looked like an inability to focus or motivate myself. It looks like having physical and mental rigidity, and really challenging to find any sort of inspiration or motivation to move forward in life. I felt so overwhelmed and I just couldn't connect to a sense of power or any sort of sense of peace inside of me. And it became increasingly hard to see patients. I was determined to find a solution, and I immersed myself in the study of somatic therapy and the nervous system. And I discovered the powerful principles behind the somatic reparenting method. And as I began implementing these principles into my own life, I experienced a remarkable transformation. My anxiety, overwhelm, systemic tension all disappeared. I felt like a new person. I got my motivation, my inspiration back, and I just had so much more energy. Inspired by my own success, I set out to help others achieve the same life-changing results that I experienced. Over the past 20 plus years, I've had the privilege of guiding thousands of patients on their own journey to healing and to vitality. And through my unique approach, which combines reparenting and subconscious mind reprogramming and nervous system regulation, all principles of somatic therapy, I've seen countless lives transformed. And I experienced transformations across the board. I had a physiological upgrade, my digestive system finally healed, my sleep and my skin got better, my physical pain decreased, the low back pain I had went away, my pelvic mobility got better, my body finally stopped straining, and I just started to have access to so much more confidence and creativity and peace in my whole system. And in 2023, I went to Africa and did a TEDx talk and turned all of this pain that I went through into deep purpose, and did a talk on resolving anxiety and trauma through the nervous system, supporting thousands of people around the world to do the same. Long story short, I knew I didn't go through this for no reason. I knew I was meant to help others go through this dark night of the soul and get them out of collapse. If you're in survival mode, what's possible on the other side is creation mode. If you feel depleted, your vitality is on the other side of this work. If you're in overwhelm, you have more capacity and resilience on the other side. If you feel disempowered, you have confidence on the other side of this work. The somatic reparenting method consists of 3 pillars. The first is establishing safety. So this step focuses on increasing capacity in the nervous system with an evidence-based approach using the Safe and Sound protocol. This is an acoustic intervention that supports a baseline of physiological safety needed for overall well-being, for connecting with others, and for progress really in all areas. Pillar number 2, developing a felt sense. Here we address that gap between feeling out of your body, feeling disconnected or dissociated, and into a healthy level of embodiment, allowing you to build presence and attunement and the ability to listen to the signals of your nervous system. Pillar number 3, somatic integration. Finally, we integrate the wounded inner child into the present day self using the intelligence of the body. So our relationships start to come from our healthy present adult versus that wounded inner child running the show. We ensure anything that's gone unresolved is resolved with any parts of your younger self, and you learn how to practically meet any unmet needs to be able to bring yourself back to a state of regulation. Now let's recap what we've covered today. The 3 pillars of my somatic reparenting method are establishing safety, developing felt sense, and somatic integration. While my somatic reparenting method has helped thousands of people, I understand everyone's situation is unique and there's only so much I can cover in this video. That's why I believe in tailored care to meet your specific needs and goals. To help you determine if the somatic reparenting method is right for you, I invite you to schedule an initial consultation with me. These consultations are normally $350, and we're offering this to you today for $147. This is an initial call with me where we'll get to explore together and determine which therapeutic pathway is most suitable for you. During this call, you'll discuss your individual concerns, have an opportunity to ask questions, and we'll create a roadmap to help you gain more capacity in your nervous system and reclaim your power and your vitality. Remember, nervous system dysregulation is not something you have to accept just because it's familiar to you. That's just because we grew up with it. The longer you wait to address the root cause of your symptoms, the more difficult it can be to achieve lasting relief. But by taking action now and scheduling your wellness consultation, you're taking a powerful step towards reclaiming your health and your vitality. Imagine waking up each day free from the limitations of chronic dysregulation. Imagine feeling energized and clear-headed and engaged with your life and free from all of that urgency and pressure. That's the transformation that's possible with the somatic reparenting method. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click the button below and schedule your consultation to take control of your health now.